Uh, she. Cool. This seems to be working just fucking dandy now. Kind of. It's all fucked up. All fucked up. A bit. Yeah, it is. My big ass head's in the way. Let's see. All right. What do we got down here? No. We want you to come down here. BizRise IO, baby. Join the academy. Fall free. Not selling you shit on that one. This community is free. There is going to be a paid community, but this one is for free. Because, you know what? Sometimes you just need to know where to connect your shit. Whoa, that's loud. And a majority of the time, it's just about knowing where to connect that stuff. I like to do these tutorials live because it's important. When you're doing stuff with AI, you should probably do your shit live. And that is just my opinion. All right. So what am I going to break tonight? I don't know yet. But I need to put my fucking community link in the chat. If you guys want to join this, learn how to fucking make your own chat agents off your website or whatever. Join this one, man. This one's for free. That is my community right there. There it is in the TikTok chat. That shit is free. There will be a paid community where I go fully hybrid, but the stuff that's already in this community will get you a fucking ways. But what I gotta do is I gotta kind of get this set up. I'm seeing how the multi-stream hangs going from Twitch to YouTube to TikTok, just a full cycle stream. Just to see if we can do how that multi-stream goes. Trying to stream with Streamlabs desktop, it does a great job, but you got to make sure you dial in your settings, and that takes a little finessing. You know what I'm saying? You got to fucking finesse that bitch. But it looks like it's hanging good, and it looks like at least things aren't lagging too bad. So if I try and this is what we got to fucking test though. Let's see if this starts tweaking out on you guys. If it does, let me know. Make sure this bitch doesn't fucking. If you guys are gonna be building chat agents, you can't have a stream that's just like lagging on it. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. Alright, so we're gonna put some YouTube videos in this bitch. Because I want my agent to have my YouTube videos. I don't want to have to do tutorials twice. How am I gonna do that? Alright, well, what have we been doing? Wow, shit. While we're on it, Twitch. Okay, so this is Twitch. It doesn't have anything in the start page, and I want to put this in it. Put some YouTube videos up in this bitch, up in this chat agent. While we're going here too, I think the window, I think you can see it in TikTok. The window on the bottom is my free school community. It is on School Games. It is one of the communities. It's fucking free. And you're going to learn how to do a lot of cool shit. But what we're going to do tonight for Twitch, where's that Twitch one? So these are all like free stuff. And then on the community is where kind of I live and have these live sessions and do all this. I mean, normally I don't do them at fucking 3 in the morning, but trying to do a massive push of content. So anybody trying to like, if you're putting out a marketing system, if you're putting out any kind of product, like if you're making digital media to try and make money, fucking do it live. And if you don't know about Streamlabs and Twitch, like, find the nearest fucking kid around you and say, hey, bud, line me up with some live streaming. I need to fucking record videos. I need to put them on YouTube. I need to take clips. I need to take cross clips. I need to transcribe this shit in podcast editor. I need that transcription on my blog, and I need that shit to train my AI agent. Find the nearest kid, and they'll have that shit done in like 2 minutes. All right, that's what we got to do. God damn it. I got to get back to the... I need to leave that agent on the screen, huh? All right, I'll leave the agent on the screen. Because the agent is important for you guys to see. That's the one we're going to fucking build anyway, right? You got to see that. Right there. How we living? Can you see that, chat agent? Make sure everybody can see that one, and then I'll get ripping on what we're going to do. Yeah, that'll be fine. That's this window. Or no, is that the other window? That is the Academy window. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're going to pull that down so you guys can fucking see off of that one. All right, there's the chat agent. Bueno. Does that fucking fit the screen? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let me test you. And this is stuff you got to be able to see, like the corners. You see the test? All right, good. You can see that. Let's make sure we can see the left side, all of this. Yeah, you need all that. Okay. People can see everything that they need to see. That's awesome. I believe you can see everything. If not, we'll find out. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Shit, yeah. So I got the live stream going everywhere, and I just need to get to it. This one is going to be Jimmy. What's up, TikTok? Yo, 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 yo. I had a burst of viewers. Now they're all gone because I was fucking up the chat like a dumbass. One important thing to figure out when you're streaming. Keep your fucking windows on point, bud. Don't be getting all squirrely with your fucking windows. Because then you don't know what the fuck's going on. So we got that one. That one's our background base anyway. Alright. The only thing that's like super important is you guys see the chat, like the Vertex AI agent. The other window is not as crazy as important, but I want to make sure you can see that Vertex AI right there. How's that look? All right. If anybody sees this on the chat, let me know if you can see that Vertex AI agent clearly. Because one person told me today, they're like, I don't know if I can fucking see that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But is it big enough? Anybody on Don't answer that, TikTok. Don't answer that question. Don't say it. Do not fucking say it, TikTok. But I just want to make sure you can see the chat agent screen. I know it's not big enough. I've been told that my whole life, but as long as you can see the chat screen. I mean, I have it pulled up on computer monitors, but like I want to be able, I wonder if you can fucking rotate these somehow. Yeah. But if you can see this on TikTok, if you see essentially the size of this chat, like because you need to be able to see the details of it, in order to really, I mean, I'm gonna be typing stuff in. It's not that crazy. Like Twitch, for example, let's go. I mean, we got to make a video one, so we'll just go Twitch video one. I'm trying to embed some YouTube videos in my agent. In order to do that, I want to go import. We got to do an intent. So let's go. Let's just do it. Twitch.tv Did you get them? Did you get them? Sweet girl. My beautiful cookie. Did you get them? Princess? Still thinking about it? Alright. Let's put some fucking tutorials in our agent. Twitch video .1. Training phrases. So I'm trying to get, what's that Twitch video 1? Which one is that? So on my YouTube, I'm pulling these off of YouTube. Beginner's Guide to Your Dashboard. So we're just going to say Twitch video 1. Video 1. Twitch video 1. When you guys are, if you jump into Vertex AI and you start doing it, train your agents like little babies, right? Like don't, so we got Twitch going there. Now we got to train it in pieces. Don't put in 20 examples. Don't try and GPT the fuck out of this thing and then put in, 100 examples, because we got to realize when you're training this AI is it's not like not already the Gemini you're used to. I mean, it has Gemini power, but it's like waiting for you to point it in the right direction. Now, what's cool about that is you have that ability, but if you go in and put 100 Twitch video 1 intents in there because you're going to pump them out quickly with training phrases, and then it's not right, it's already learned that. Like, it's already gone and done it. So it's tough to bring it back, is what I'm saying. Now you can, but you might as well just start on a new fucking chat agent. So all you do there on the first one, like if you just put in 1, like I wanted to know Twitch video 1, so I'll just say video 1. What I'm trying to do is I want my chat agent to be able to recognize, all right, somebody's asking me if I can give them a tutorial on Twitch getting started. Cool. How do I do that? Well, you got to tell it, all right, they intend to ask about video 1. All right. And then you got to tell it what video 1 is. So that's an entity. And trying to explain this in not just like jack terms is hard for me, like computer terms. So I just explain it by fucking doing it, because it makes it a little bit easier. If you can just watch it while I'm doing it, that usually seems to be the most beneficial. Just because it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, buddy? Fucking, you gotta tell AI what something is now? Isn't AI supposed to do that for me? It's like, yeah. I know. But I gotta make sure my dome's out of the way on all these fucking things. Because the last thing you want to do is do tutorials fucking twice. You know what I'm saying? That just sucks. Alright, dome seems to be out of the way. But we gotta create an entity for Mr. Video 1. So we'll go Twitch Video 1. And basically what this is doing is just saying they're asking about video 1, but you gotta tell it what video 1 is first. So just Twitch video 1. Cookie. Baby. That's a toy. I was like, those are beads, baby. That's not food, honey. No. Don't get on the table. Cookie is my girl. Princess Cookie and King Cheech. Twitch video 1. Because I wanted to put together these tutorials, right? Live to AI. It actually started because I was doing a tutorial on Google Analytics. And when I was at I think it's like the first or second video in Google Analytics that in the tutorial in that BizRise Academy. And I was like, holy shit, there is one thing people want me to want to see from me. And it's not crazy. Like, anybody can do Vertex AI search and conversation. You just got to kind of know how to get it started. And that was actually the stunning thing. I was like, wow, that is wild. I cannot believe that many people want to see fucking Vertex AI search and conversations tutorials. Sniper, what up, dude? Hell yeah. Sniper, you need a fucking AI agent for you, bud. That's what's up. Alright, get you the fuck out of the way so people can see what's going on. Okay, so you can see that one. Okay. Now I need to make sure.
1, 2, 3, crush.
You guys hear Cookie? She stepped on a garbage truck. She's trying to sleep on like a rock hard garbage truck toy. Cookie. Bobo. Sweetie. Cookie. You gonna go for it? Life with Cookie, everybody. Cookie keeps you on your toes. She keeps you on your toes, for sure. Cookie. You gonna jump? You gonna do it? Don't even think about jumping from there to the table. There's no way. My Cookie boo. Silly little. Sorry, I'm getting distracted with Cookie just doing a bunch of crazy shit. Hey, baby, baby, baby. Cookie. Cookie. Hey, lay down, baby. Hey, Cookie. Baby, what are you doing? So Cookie is a little sweet. She had a pretty rough start, I think, in where we got her from. So the best way that we've described her, I've described, well, yeah, the best way to describe it is 50 First Dates. If you guys have seen the movie 50 First Dates, that is Cookie. She kind of resets every day. But I need to stop fucking around with Cookie and get back to this. If anybody has any questions while I'm doing this too, make sure and throw it in the chat so I can see it. It can be pretty effective as long as you don't overload it out of the gate. Just take your time. Because like what I'm doing right now is I have to put my YouTube videos in there. I mean, I've been doing a ton of tutorials. I want Hank to be able to help me with those YouTube tutorials, right? So let's see if we go save here. And I'll get more of a flow going in a second. I just have to get everything set up. But we'll come to this build tab, and this is where I'm going to be doing everything. There's my AI agent. But essentially, you can go any route you want. You can make it an expert in every aspect of your life. You just have to know what data to give it and how to kind of plug it all in. It's not like this isn't, job or anything that I had for my entire life. This is something that I learned over the last couple of years, but you can do it. And I'm going to save you a shitload of time. Twitch. So what we need to do is create. That's our default start flow. Nothing in the Twitch flow yet. So if I want to go to that first video and I want to put it in there, what I'm going to do is I need to give it a route. And I need to route it to that first page right here. And we're going to give it a new page. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my YouTube title. Video 1, go live on Twitch in minutes. All right, so Twitch, video 1. Okay, we're going to save that. That's going to allow me Now, if they're talking to, it's going to come and go Twitch video 1. And the first thing I do, what I'm going to be putting any information into an agent or anything like that, is I make sure people can get out first. So event handlers, that's what you're going to put in. Basically, what we're doing here is just saying, hey, if they don't put anything in after a certain time, all right, send them back to the top. Easy enough, right? Put in another event handler. What this one's saying is if it doesn't match anything, or you don't have anything to, it doesn't flow right, or you don't have any knowledge on it, this is what to do. But what's cool about this now is this is a feature that came after I started doing these agents, and it's like, okay, well, now I can just fucking put all this content on my website, say, learn that shit, and the agent does it for you. So let's go back to our default start flow. Save. How am I doing on... You know what? I should probably just jam. That was working better when I just shut the fuck up and put on music. But you motherfuckers gotta join my academy. Yeah, you, TikTok. You, Twitch. You, YouTube. BizRise.io Academy. Jump on that shit. Get on there. Join my academy. It is free. $3.99. That one, I think you can see it on the vertical, so you can see it on Twitch. I'll go to the classroom on that one so you guys can see what's on there. Because that bitch will get you damn near all the way here. All the way to where I'm at. What up? There it is. I need to put that on this one too. Window capture. I mean, if you're gonna be fucking streaming, you might as well have your shit out there, right? See what I'm saying with Special Cooks? She just got done dicking around, and then she just finds stuff and dicks around with that too. That should be a majority out of the way in these. I mean, a majority of the time in Vertex, you're going to be on the right side. I don't think that'll block anything, so you should be all right, because that's test agent. As long as you can see the test. Yeah, test is clear. Manage. Build. Clear. All right, cool. You fuckers better join my school community. Shit's free. There's going to be a paid one when I get this all done live. But what I've been telling people is like, you can do a lot more live. A ton. And you can train AI with it and then put all these videos into an AI to teach people so you don't have to do it again. And I want to make sure what I get done tonight is at least a full kind of system setup to where it's functioning before the morning kicks off. And I'm going to try and hit New York time. We'll see how that goes. But what the goal is tonight, so I just wanted to kind of see how this setup would work. And I did it a little bit earlier with, I actually streamed it to my school community too on a meeting. And that bitch was cool because I had a Zoom meeting going too, which was great. And I need to get these responded, but Cookie, Jesus. And Cookie's the type of dog that will just love you. Like the ultimate, if you want to hold Cookie like a baby all day, she'll let you. She like kind of cuddles here, and she kind of hangs out. But if she is not getting her love and her attention, like she will touch you. If she's not touching you, she's got an issue. And I love it because that's my love language. Miss Cookie knows my love language. A little snuggle pup. But if you don't hold her and you don't cuddle her, her next course of action is to get after it and try and fuck with her brother, which is fun. They play. And then after that, if her brother's like chilling, she tries to fuck with everything she can. Just be like, you better cuddle me, motherfucker. And Miss Cookie is my princess. She is my princess pup. So, majority of the time, she gets away with it. What I wanted to do is just a quick test, see what this looks like, and then I'm going to jump off stream and jump back on probably 6 a.m. Mountain. But I wanted to see at least how this would look, because when I was in the community earlier, I was talking to one of my new friends in there, and basically what she was saying is, you got to make that shit bigger because nobody can fucking see it. And I'm like, you know what? That might be something I got to check. Like, when I come in here and do all this stuff, like, if you guys can't see it, I'm just doing it for my fucking dicking around, but you guys got to be able to see everything. Maybe that'll be good like that. Let's go into Twitch video one, see if we can put one in there. Because what we got to do here, okay, you got to click and drag that around. But if we're going to put in our YouTube video, there's one place we got to go first. We got to get the JSON for it. So we got to go, where am I on? Dialog, flow, CX, custom, HTML. And then I was going to try and do a little tutorial for people. Okay, if you're going to live stream, this is how you need to talk during your live stream. So, for example, if I need to get this custom HTML, what I would say is you have to talk like user agent. So, how do I embed a YouTube video into my Vertex AI agent? The first step to embedding your, so you got to kind of go back and forth, and then I do sometimes I mumble, I fucking do, and you just kind of want to take your time, enunciate those words, and not try and fill blank spaces with just random banter if you're doing it for an AI tutorial, because you can use Podcast Editor to cut it all out. All right, you guys can see that. But we need to go get our YouTube video in there, so let's copy this. Come into our Twitch video one, fulfillment, we're going to say Twitch video one. And the title was, what was the title? Cookie. I feel like I say cookie more than fucking anything in this world. Go live on Twitch in minutes, beginner's guide. Save that real quick. Always click save in GCP. Always, 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 always click save in GCP. If you don't click save in GCP, it fucking just is dog shit. But I want to make sure I can see this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ramp up a push, like see if I can get, lots of people to join my community. It's fucking free. And I'm your professor. Professor Jack. Class is in session, bitches. Not disrespectfully, bitches. Just that's what you're gonna get in my class. If you have sensitivity, and you're probably not gonna do well in my free course, BizRise IL. If you have too many feelings. I'm just kidding. We have fun here. We just gotta have a little fun. Tech doesn't have to be all fucking scary, and it's not all fucking crazy anymore. I mean, it's crazy, but you can do it. Alright. Cool. So we got that in there. Let's just test our agent, make sure it's going the right way. And then we got a video in there. And then I gotta rip a shitload of these out. So I'm just gonna jump off, see how many YouTube videos I can get in there before the 6 a.m. spin, see if I can start hitting East Coast and just rock and roll. Because I want these videos to be in there. I want Hank to be able to tell people about, my BizRise.io Academy, BizRise.io web app, the Gumroad tutorials. I have every version for people to learn that they could want. I do them live on YouTube, stream them live on YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to watch it live, those are obviously free. Subscribe to the channel so you can see the notification. The second way I do it is because I have a bunch of free beginner tutorials. I kind of all right, check this shit out. And if you like it and it's something that you think is going to be beneficial, jump into the paid community because that shit's where it takes over. But if you don't, hey, you checked it out, you got some free tutorials, life is good. But so YouTube's free, the YouTube Live is free, Twitch is free. I have a ton of playlists on there. The school community, BizRise.io Academy, that one's even cooler because people interact and there's some experts in there that help. That one's free. There will be a paid community in there. And then in order to and I'm going to put my data stores in the school games community. That's exactly what I need to do, is put it in the school games community. Put my fucking data stores in there so you guys can just grab them and go to the cloud. And then I guess what would be, so the last one would just be BizRise.io, the web app, where you can actually use these fuckers. So that looks good. I'm gonna jump this off and then just make sure it registered on the test here real quick. Make sure Hank actually registered this. What up? Yes, you are, Hank. You shouldn't be Hank YouTube, though. Let's go see what you're in the settings, bud. Generative. Fallback. Yeah, okay. Is this where you're pulling fucking Hank YouTube? That's where you're pulling. AI powered assistant. Assistant for BizRise.io. Okay, raw descriptions. Is that where you're pulling fucking... Is that override, Hank? That is going to be funny if that's the default one. That one defaults over this one? Because look, you got Gemini Pro back in it, right? So you need... I mean, they're going to have Flash coming out, but... no way. It's like Google saying point fucking Gemini in the right direction. You can fucking drive this boat. Okay, let's see how this goes. And if you don't have any experience doing this, don't worry. I didn't either a few years ago. But I watched more fucking YouTube videos. I've taken more GCP and Flutterflow and fucking Dart. I love Dart. And Vertex AI and Twitch and Streamlabs, and because my whole goal was I want to be fast as fuck with tech. I want to be able to push shit out there, but I want it to be mine too. Jesus. You see that? And that was the one thing I've heard, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to knock anybody with faceless channels and stuff like that, but it's I don't think that's going to be a sustainable business model. And here's my thought. I'm not sure those big dogs value that data that much versus paying people for not fucking doing anything. You know, and it's not, you're not doing anything, but you're having GPT do it. I'm sure Google's not happy feeding that data back to GPT either, which that's just my hunch. We'll fucking see. Now, that being said, I'm not trying to knock anybody's business, I promise. That's, do what you gotta do. Like, at the end of the day, what's the most important thing, right? Dollar bills. That's all that matters. I just don't think that's gonna be fucking sustainable for very much longer. But at the same time, like, do I use every fucking Gemini, GPT, Vertex AI tool available in the book? Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't you? But the goal of this is to be like, all right, if you're going to do something, like if you have a system, like if you're a coach, if you're a plumber, an electrician, if you're filming fucking content to put it online for your business, why wouldn't you fucking remember the next day? And why wouldn't you have an agent do it for you? And the coolest part, this is the most important part to pay attention to. Well, we got to test Hank real quick. Hank. Wow. Where did you just take off from? See, that's how cool these fuckers are. Backed by Gemini, you give it the right direction and it's like zoom. And I started laughing. I think it was like 2 days ago. I used to be able to at least beat the agent a little bit as far as like training it into a hybrid, or at least get like a flow in before the AI kicked in and learned it. But it learns quicker than these things are ready over like an hour or two, depending on your data store. But it's wild how fast they come to life now. And if you're going to be doing this, you got to think about your data. Where are you going to get it from, or where are you going to put it? And when you start these up, there's a couple places you can start them up from for your data stores. And what you got to check out, well, first let's check out what kind of apps you can do. What kind of apps are available? That might help, like, because we got to figure out what we want this to do for us, then we figure out how to go execute it. And a lot of times with these, you just got to start with the end. Like, what do you want to do? All right, I want an agent to do this. And you can do, these are fucking huge. Like, the search is probably one of my favorite apps of all time. And what's funny about the search is it's a document heavy engine, right? Like, it'll just fucking soak up every fucking piece of data you give it. Every piece, and just fucking spin it right up. Like, the search is fucking huge. Like, if you're a doctor, lawyer, dentist, trainer, somebody that does a lot of, reads a lot of documents, that's, if you want to, like, I fucking trained it on the Consolidated Appropriations Act just to see what it would do, and it was impressive. I mean, I think the search learned it in like 6 hours. So imagine that if you're, in a government job, or you got to read 10,000 fucking pages of legislation, and you can't, like, you don't have fucking time to do that. Nobody does. And, even if you use like a fucking speed reader, whatever, you don't have fucking time. And what is AI really good at? Two things, at least that I've used it for primarily. When I break it all down, what is it really good at? Education, optimization, and data analysis. So 3. But education and optimization, right? It helps me learn a fuck ton. Like, I don't know, I hope a lot of people are just asking GPT and Gemini everything they can possibly ask. I mean, why wouldn't you? But it's education and then optimization. Now, one of the biggest gripes I hear from people is, I don't want this shit to forget the next day. That is the biggest pain in the ass. But Vertex AI doesn't forget the next day. Okay? And I'll show you the data analytics from the conversation. Also, if you guys go to BizRise.io right now, there's like a very early version of Hank on there that you can try and break. But we have search apps. The other app we have is a chat app. Recommendations, content recommendation engine. So, what's a good way to say that? Pornhub? You guys get any recommended porn videos when you're scooting around the internet? I bet you fucking do. What do you think a recommendation engine comes from? Damn, that's streaming good on TikTok too. Yeah. But content recommendation engine, you don't fucking say, huh? You don't say recommendation engine. Then agent. This is okay. So if you jump into Agent Builder, this is probably the easiest way in the entire world to get an AI agent up and running. But it's not going to be as valuable for your business. I think kind of to wrap. So how I explain it in my simple mind is like you want to learn shit, right? Like you don't want this thing to fucking just be kind of like there. When it talks to people, I want to know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, what are they interested in so I can make the right shit for them? And where that's going to come from is your intents. But the chat right here, if you turn this puppy into a hybrid, that's probably one of the most powerful little things I've seen because you get data back. You can insert your YouTube videos. You can put your tutorials in. Like, the search doesn't have that. Well, actually, let me take that back. The search does have some analytics that are fucking awesome too. So those two, I mean, those are the original apps that came out for, because it used to be called Vertex AI Search and Conversation. Now it's just Agent Builder. And you can see the little dots are the chats, and the long ones are the search. But these two together, like, you can work them together in a system too, right? So, like, have your chat be able to talk to people on what you do, and then have your search be the document heavy engine. So, Consolidated Appropriations Act. I'd fucking put one in there on Subpart W for oil and gas to check regulations. So there's a bunch of cool shit you can do. And I get sidetracked, but I basically got to get these videos in there, and then I've put my growth plan into Hank for YouTube that we did by screenshotting my YouTube analytics and putting that into Gemini and pumping out a plan. So we're going to go execute that after this. But your data stores, let's see data stores. Now, not all of these are available right out of the gate when you're creating a new engine or a new app. But this is what I try and tell people right out of the gate. Like, you can make a very, very powerful agent for your business just on your website data off your blog. BigQuery, ever heard of that? Fucking data engine warehouse monster. Can you upload a Google Doc to cloud storage? If you can have an AI personalized agent. The healthcare API, I haven't played with that yet, but fuck, if you're a doctor and you have some data you want me to fuck around with, send over an NDA and a fucking check. Google Drive. I mean, I'm sure there's HIPAA laws, so they probably don't allow. They probably just base stuff like up user IDs or something, but obviously an API, you can just grab data from wherever, which is primo. Cloud SQL, if you got a database, I'm not running that database. What I'm running, Spanner, Jesus. Like, look how much cool shit you got. This is the one I have it hooked up to, is Firestore Firebase. Because I have that hooked up to. Because what I try and tell people too is if you want to have AI effective, like those little apps can do a lot, right? Those little bubble in the little search bar, but they have to have a home somewhere. They have to be able to live somewhere. So this is BizRise.io. It's the web app that I put together. It's on Flutterflow. It has all the video tutorials and stuff. But my goal tonight is to get this guy going so I can have all the videos in it. But we just got to make sure Hank's in there. But yeah, with your data stores, I mean, shit, you can do whatever you want. Have some monitoring put in there. So if anything takes off or anything goes crazy, or if you're spinning up a bunch of API stuff, you can check it out. But the cool thing about this too, just to show everybody, so I did, yeah, Colorado Small Business Grants. Let's try that. Yeah, check this out. If anybody's watching this, this one's cool. I trained this one on the 8 available Colorado Small Business Grant programs that are available. I don't know, it was like a week ago. So let's see what it says. Well, we got to see the configurations first. See if we can get generative feedback. Like, what the fuck else do you, like, AI powered fucking search bar. Jeez. And the fun thing about Vertex AI is once you start dialing it in, like, stuff's just gonna pop up and you're gonna be like going in there working on it and you'll be like, holy fuck, I can do that now. Cool. Give instructions to customize. So you can even have it sound. Awesome. Which I've tried to make. I mean, my whole goal the entire time was if I could make AI cuss, but turns out you can't. Well, I did actually a couple times. Stone Cold Steve Austin, brother. Fuck yeah. It was funny. Had to give it a backstory and everything, but what are the funding programs available in Colorado? I mean, fuck, what else you need? Like, imagine if you're a fucking legislator, a doctor. You know what I was thinking this was good for, too? Because, well, when I did the AI agent on the Consolidated Appropriations Act, there is a American fuck ton of money available for, well, at least there was when I was doing it, but available for businesses that either do like startup rural businesses, growth for like tech or providing, jobs to rural areas, infrastructure grants. So, if you can get some action and some movement, although, some of those rural areas probably don't want you fucking putting a Tesla charger out there, but you never know. And then the big thing for money that I thought was really cool for funding and to be able to help businesses get rolling was there's a ton of funding available for mental health as long as it has a video platform. So that's something to look into too. So like doctors, lawyers, agents, anything document heavy that you're going to be reading, all the HR people. HR, if you're in fucking HR, I don't have any problems with HR ever. Actually, I mean, every HR person I've ever worked with in my entire life was awesome. I'd actually never had a problem with an HR person. Those are actually my favorite people at the company. Well, some of them. I had a ton of favorite people, but yeah, HR people. You could put in like how many questions do you answer that are the fucking same? Like, what's my insurance? How much PTO do I get off? You can just fucking ask your AI search, bud. Customize this summary. That's so cool. What does that do? This is fucking crazy. And it's got Gemini power too. I want to save that. Where's my save button over here? Save. Save. What fields are invalid? Oh, because I don't have anything put in there. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. I mean, the shit you can do with this thing is fucking nuts. You can have the conversation with your search bar. What programs are available for rural growth businesses? Let's see. Like, fuck, what else you need? And then, I mean, Cody fucking merch. I mean, I know some boys that could throw up a fucking neighborhood pretty quick. Energy loan program. Enterprise fund was this gap for financing small business. Damn. Check that out today. U.S. rural development. Well, what's cool about these chats too is they have Gemini. Like I haven't trained. Well, I have probably a little training on the Colorado Enterprise Fund. Like it knows it's available, but I don't think it has the details. Let me ask what that is. Isn't that shit cool? Okay, so I think everything's good. I gotta end this stream, get some work done, and then I'll be back in about an hour and a half. If you saw this and I didn't catch a comment, Ryder Smith, what up? What up? Did you guys leave already? Yeah, you're probably fucking gone. But while I'm gonna be doing these, I want people to know like I'm streaming. I'm doing the multi-stream through Twitch, Streamlabs. It's going TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. During the day, it'll be Twitter, X. But I might knock it down to just Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, just to make sure that the stream doesn't like lag and skip and shit, because if we're gonna be doing video tutorials, you guys gotta be able to fucking see it without it. Yeah, I see my YouTube froze. So I might just go, I don't know, during the day. I should probably do fucking YouTube and Twitch horizontal.